Hi, I'm Jessie Rimpf. I'm excited to share the solution for the Flow mini hack with you. I bet you're wondering, just looking at me, how did I get to be so strong? Well, that is from lifting weights. When I lift weights, I keep track in a notebook. This is what I wrote down today for my bench press. And I want to have you create a weightlifting app for me where I can keep track of it in my phone using Salesforce Flow. So first of all, let's go over sets and reps. A set is a group of reps. For my first set, I might lift it 5 times. I'll do 5 reps. Every time I lift is a rep. So set 2, I might get a heavier weight, and then 3. So a set is made up of a group of reps. Each rep is one time when you lift the weight. Let's look at the instructions. The Rainy Beach Gym wants to develop its own weight training app for their members to track their progress. No more notebooks and pencils. They want each athlete to be able to track which exercises they completed, how much weight they lifted, and how many times. This will allow athletes to see their own progression and even casually compete with each other. There are 2 custom objects that will be installed in your org in the next step. The workout is the parent object with the field average weight. This is the average of sets from the last workout. The set object is a child. A set is a group of reps or repetitions. The fields on the set are exercise, which is a pick list with options of deadlift, squat, and bench press. Reps. 1 rep is a single time an athlete picks up a weight. And weight. For example, the weightlifting coach tells the class to do 3 sets of bench press and 10 reps per set for a total of 30 reps. Kyla will start her first set with 27 kilos and lift it 10 times. For her second set, she adds more weight and is only able to lift it 8 times. She records 30 kilos and 8 reps. She reduces the weight to 28 for set 3 and is able to do all 10 reps for the last 3 sets. Her goal was to complete 30 reps total, but she actually completed 28. No big deal. After you log into your org, install this package. You can install for all users or admins only. Go to the app called Weight Training. If you can't find it, you should log out and log back in. Run the setup flow that you'll find in the utility bar in the bottom left. Build your flow according to the requirements below. And I'll show you how to do all the setup steps later in the video. Here are your requirements. Build a screen flow. On the first screen, the athlete chooses 1 of 3 exercises. Enters the number of sets and number of reps that she intends to do. The second screen needs to display text that says set 1, and the athlete will enter the weight and number of reps they actually completed. Call this element set screen. Where the athlete enters a weight, use a default weight. Display the average weight, which is a field on the workout object, of the last workout of this particular exercise as the default. Hint: sort by the date field, not the created date field, because all your data will be created today. When the athlete hits next, the text will display set 2, and the athlete will again enter the weight and number of reps actually completed. The athlete should see the set screen for as many sets as she has. Behind the scenes, this flow will create a workout record in the relevant number of set records. The default date for the sets in the exercise is today's date. Test your flow. Enter the data for this scenario. For screen 1, bench press, 3 sets, 10 reps per set. Set 1, weight 27, reps 10. Set 2, weight 30, reps 8. Set 3, weight 28, reps 10. To successfully complete this challenge, you'll have 1 new workout record with 3 set records attached to that workout for the date above. Let's jump into an org and start setting up for the flow. And I'll install my weight training app. It doesn't really matter who I install it for. Make sure I can install it to access it myself. After it's installed, I'll go back into my setup, go to App Launcher, and look for the weight training app. In the bottom left, I'm going to go to Setup and generate the data. Now I have a bunch of sample data for workouts that our athletes have supposedly done in the past. We have a list of workouts. We'll click on squats. So here we have 3 sets, which are the child objects of the workout. 3 reps and different weights for each set. Let's look at the details. For this workout, it was a squat. Here was our date. Again, the exercise was squat. Average weight was 52. So this is calculated formula that you need to use in your solution based on all of the previous or all of the sets attached to this workout. Let's go into setup and start building our flow. I'm going to go to flow, select screen flow. I'm going to switch to freeform layout because that is what I like. So we're going to go with an initial screen, and this is going to be the screen where our athletes say what they intend to do. So I'm going to call this initial exercise screen. So at my gym, my coach would say, okay, this is the number of reps, this is the exercise we're going to do, this is the number of sets, number of reps, number of sets, number of reps, and we also need a pick list. We're going to use a pick list to pick which exercise we're doing, because we've already created a pick list on the workout object. So our choice here, we're going to enter a new choice resource, and that resource type is pick list choice set, and we will call this exercise choice. The object we want is workout. Okay, data type pick list. The field is exercise, and done. So that's our first element, and next we have our number of sets, and we're going to call this number of sets intended because we will have number of sets actual later. This is number of reps, and default value is fine, number of reps intended. Okay, done. Let's go with creating our next screen. On our next screen, our athletes are going to say what they actually did for the first set. So we're going to call this our set screen. We're going to use this screen over and over for each set. We're going to loop back to it in a way. Again, numbers. We want 2 numbers, this time number of reps and the weight for those reps. So this will be number of reps, and this will be number of reps actual, and this is going to be the weight, and we want a default value here. We want the default value to be the average the last time the person did this exercise. So we have to look that up. So let's say we're done here. We need to use a get records element to get that last workout. The last time the workout was done for this particular exercise to get the average weight from there. So we're going to say, give me, actually we want the exercise that equals the exercise chosen in the screen, and we want to sort by descending, only the first record by date. Okay, this is going to give us the most recent exercise. And with that, in our set screen, we can say for weight, we can put in the default value from our get last workout single record variable. All right, let's start thinking about our order here. So we want our initial exercise screen. We want to get the last workout, and we need the set screen. Another piece that we need is to create a workout, because each of the sets is a child record of the workout. So we want to attach them all together. So let's add in a create records element. We're going to create the workout record for today. We're going to create one, and we're going to use separate literal resources and literal values. We want to create a workout. We want to say the date of the workout is. In Flow, we're going to get the current date. Exercise is the exercise they picked from the screen. Let's see. And the name can also be that exercise. Now, we want this workout to come after the last workout. Why? If we create the workout first, then get the last workout, this one, the workout we just created, will show up as our last record, our last workout. So the get last workout needs to come first, then create a new one. All right, then we'll go to our set screen. I said I want the athlete to go to the set screen, use the same screen for every time for every one of their sets. Another piece we want to add in here is some display text. At the top, we're going to, I'll just call this display set number. We want to say at the top here in our screen, we want to say set and then the number of the set that they're on. So I'm going to create a new resource, and I'm going to have this variable, and we're going to call it current set. Okay, and our data type is a number, no decimal places, default value 1. We're going to start the current set at 1. Okay, so set current set, and we could add in, if we want, the exercise they picked on the first screen. So it'll say like bench press set 1. Okay. Now let's start creating the set. We're going to do an assignment. It's going to be where we tell the flow, what do we want to be in the set that we create? So we'll call this set assignment. Our variable, we need to create a new resource, which is a variable, and we'll call this set var. Our data type will be a record, and the object is a set. Now, we're going to set the fields here. For our set var date, we'll put in again the flow current date. For set var exercise, we'll put in the exercise they picked from the screen. For set var reps, we'll put in the number of reps actual. Let's add an assignment. Another one, set var, we want the weight, the actual weight that they put in. Okay. Great. Now we need to tell it to assign this to the workout that we created. So let's get workout from last. Nope, that's not the one we want. Where is that? Here we go. Workout ID from create workout. Text. Let's add in what set are we on. We're going to put that in here as the name. And the name is going to be our variable for current set. All right, now what else? We need to add this variable to a collection so we can create all the sets at once at the end. So set collection, data type is record, allow multiple values, object is set. Okay, so we're saying we're going to create this set collection and add our set variable to it. So I just click out of there when I'm done. This is a lot like what you'll see when using a loop. Are we going to use a loop? Let's see. So we're going to connect our screen to this assignment. Then we want to add in a decision. Our decision is, have they done enough sets yet? We want to know, do we need to reuse that set screen, or are we all done? Have they done enough sets? And we'll say, has the athlete gone through the sets screen for the right number of intended sets? So our outcome will be sets completed. Yes, they're all done. And they're going to be all done when the current set equals the number of sets intended. Okay? Let's add a default outcome here. We'll just relabel it need more sets. Okay, great. So let's go from this assignment to our decision. Okay, now if they have done enough sets, what we're going to do is create the records in our collection variable. We're all done. Create sets. How many records to create? Multiple. Okay, we created our set collection already. Done. So if they've done enough sets completed, they're going to create sets. If they're not, we're going to go back to the set screen again after we update the current set number. So our current set number, we're going to add 1. Okay? And our decision says go there if they need to do more sets. Then go back to the set screen. So it's going to loop around here, but without using the loop element. Then once the number of sets intended equals the current set, then it'll be complete and create the set. We'll call this workout app. Let's debug this and see if it works. Okay, what exercise are we going to do? Bench press, number of sets, 3, number of reps, we'll do 4. Hit next. Okay, now we have bench press set 1, number of reps we want to do. Oh, I missed a step here. We want to say that the default number of reps is the number of reps intended, because I don't even remember now how many we're supposed to do, right? We'll go back to the previous screen. Let's get out of here. So back in our flow for our set screen, for number of reps, we want a default value of number of reps intended. Done. Let's save. Okay, let's debug it. Exercise. We'll go bench press. Number of sets 3. Number of reps 4. Hit next. Okay, oh, we got our number of reps, but this time we didn't get the weight. That's because I was just testing with bench press, and when I did that, the flow had already created a new bench press record for me today, but it hadn't gotten an average weight yet. So when you're testing, you can either delete out these empty records, or you can switch to a different exercise type. All right, let's see. I think we're here. All right, let's try it again. Let's debug. Exercise. We'll go with squat. Number of sets 2. Number of reps 10. All right, cool. So now we've got our number of reps and our default weight from our last set's average weight. Last time we did squats, ooh, we had 52 every time. So that's fun. Next, squat set 2. Let's say this time I'm going to do 11, and I've lifted the weight up, raised the weight to 56, and it was just 2 sets. Let's go back to our workout here. We did new squat today. First set we did 10 reps at 52. Second set we did 11 reps at 56, and our details have our average weight of 54. Yay, good job. If you like this video, please click the like button and also subscribe to get notifications for any new videos on the Salesforce Developers channel. Thank you.